Greetings, witches. I'm going to tell you a little story about some of the things that happened during my readings. Having been a tarot card reader for the past 18 years, I've had some pretty crazy things happen during readings. But you can also, because I'm a medium, I can also say a lot of crazy, even crazier things have happened because of that. So I have a few favorite stories I like to tell about times that I did a reading for someone. So this one time, this girl, I did a reading for her, and I'm doing tarot, and then I asked if there was anybody she was hoping would come through during the reading. And she said, yes, actually, a friend of mine. He died at work, and nobody knows exactly what happened or how or why. I said, okay, let's see what happens. So at that point, I started hearing a song play in my head over and over. And it's a Pearl Jam song. And the lyrics are, oh where can my baby be? The Lord took her away from me. And it goes on like that. It's called Last Kiss, I believe, and it's a remake from an older song. So I cannot sing very well. And I kept kind of singing this song to her over and over again. And she had no idea who Pearl Jam was. She had no idea what that song was. Never heard it before. I kept singing it over and over. Oh, where can my baby be? The Lord took her away from me. She's gone to heaven, so I got to be good, so I can see my baby when I leave this world. And it's about someone who dies in a car crash. So, I told her how he died, what happened. I made a good connection with him. He gave me some other validating information that meant something to her. And then still this song won't stop playing in my head. And she seemed kind of annoyed with me, to be honest, because I kept insisting that this song must mean something. And the next 2-3 days, week, 2 weeks, everywhere I went, that song was playing. I get in the car, it's on the radio. I go to a store, it's playing. Everywhere I went, I heard this song. And then a few days after the reading, I get an email from her, and it says, I went home after your reading and took out the prayer card from his funeral, and it had the lyrics from that song written on it. She said I didn't know they were from a song, and I hadn't really looked at it since the funeral. But yeah, the lyrics to that song were written on the prayer card from the funeral. So it's nice to get validation like that. The reading that I did for my friend a few days ago and posted it on my channels. It's titled, Have You Ever Wondered What a Real Tarot Card Reading Was Like? And for her, as soon as I stopped recording, of course, her grandfather came through and said, well, she's on her trip, because the whole reading is about whether she should give up the place she's renting and go on the road full time in her camper. Live some van life indefinitely. And her grandfather said that he had placed a gift for her somewhere along the route for her travels. And yeah, she's leaving by the end of May, and we will find out what he left her and where. So stay tuned for that one. I'm really dying to know. She's a wood carver, and so is he. So she thinks it's going to be some kind of tools. I thought it was maybe going to be some epic piece of wood, She's always on the hunt for interesting pieces of wood. So yeah, that's some of the things that can happen. So I'd like to tell stories about the paranormal on this channel, and I would like to tell stories about the readings, which I suppose is paranormal. I've had so many paranormal experiences and strange things happen that I have zero doubt about life after death. I have had an NDE, but I don't remember it right now. I was resuscitated after being found in a pool. So I wish I could remember what happened, but I don't. Anyway, also I'm just coloring because I am camera shy and I find it bizarre to talk to a room by myself. So what I'm doing is just kind of doing these videos, getting some practice talking to the camera, and I figure it'd be more interesting to watch me color than anything else. I like to color every night before bed because it kind of resets my nervous system. It's kind of some intent focus, a little bit meditative, a little bit creative, and I just enjoy it. It relaxes me before I go to bed. And so yeah, maybe I'll tell you some more paranormal stories, like the one about the ghost dogs. I think tomorrow night I'll tell you about ghost dogs. So if you've ever wondered what happens to your pets after they pass, after you let them go, I can tell you. Sometimes they come back, and that's a fact. So yeah, let me know what you think of this. Does the coloring work? Do you want to hear more paranormal stories? Any questions about readings or being a medium? Yeah, maybe I'll do a live, or maybe just some more paranormal stories while I color. Have a great night, witches.